didn't, it didn't, it could make the breathalyzer go up or down 0.03. They say, Councilman Mays, any cross-examination? I say, yeah. Ma'am, didn't you just say you've been doing this for 15 years and you said you did everything right? I say, and you say if you didn't, it could make it go up or down 0.03. Yes. I say, now remember you unknown. I say, if it went down 0.03, if you didn't do it right, that would be a 0.77 and I wouldn't even be here, right? Well, yeah.
Right.
I say, ma'am, I pulled out my false teeth. I say, you didn't know I had these, did you? I said, I got no further questions for this. In closing arguments, I said, if the teeth fit, you must acquit. They gave me a not guilty for DUI. So I am a clown. When it comes to some mess, ain't no marijuana showed up yet. And I was driving Don Williamson's them cars because I rode with Don at Patsy Lou's. All our cars had insurance. The plates was good. So you just have to watch who say what and who do what. I don't know why.
Hey, that story you just told right there. You know what I'm saying? One, you're a fucking person. You're human like everybody else. Two, might have been the setup, motherfucker spiked your drink on purpose.
Hello.
Yep. Then, yep. You know what I'm saying? Because we see how the FBI and everybody works in
stuff that make them. They use the word clown, but it ain't no clowning around. It's the real deal.
Yeah.
Yo. LP, you in the motherfucking building?
Yeah, I am. How's you doing? You in the motherfucking building?
Yeah, I'm in the building, but I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm in this motherfucker, man. Yeah, man. I played that clip of, remember that clip of me and you, E-Maz, we was clowning and shit? You know, he crazy about some billionaire, man. These motherfuckers then manipulated a smart man like Eric. I don't thinking I'm scamming off his name and shit, man. Know what I mean? I talked to this man 4 times in the last 2 weeks, man. He got so many motherfuckers coming at him, man. That I ain't mad at him, but I ain't satisfied neither. But you know what I mean? It's a bunch of messy motherfuckers doing a bunch of messy shit, man. You know what I mean? Hey, T, what was my you my nephew, you my blood nephew. What was my ex profession besides podcast?
Oh, pharmaceuticals.
What was my ex profession? Damn, you take all that to take my ex profession? Huh?
You just want me to dumb it down and call you a drug dealer?
Yeah, man. That's all you had to say.
Okay. I mean, I said it. You said what was my ex profession?
Hey,
I said pharmaceuticals. Everybody knows you ain't got no fucking degree in pharmacy. You know what I'm saying? They can't see you, but they can hear your goddamn voice. Goddamn
what I'm saying
dealer.
is,
I was trying what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, that ain't my MO. Scamming and shit. My MO hustling. That's what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
No, okay. So what you're guilty of is exploiting the relationship between you and Eric Mays and making money off his name, or recognition, or building a buzz off his likeness with the videos and shit.
Well, okay, that's another thing. You know, I'm the original Dan Dada of the Eric Mays videos. You know that, but this before anybody.
But you was the first motherfucker. We were the first motherfucker supporting Eric Mays before anybody on the internet ever wrote anything about the
say that shit. Well, hey, LPZ nephew, say that shit one more time, folks. Say that shit one more time.
Flint After Dark was the first platform and one of the only platforms that supported Eric Mays, period. And then before, when he was wrong, and now as he's making a plight to viralism. So we were the first people that were screaming Eric Mays for council, Eric Mays for president. We interviewed him several times. You know, we spoken on his behalf on everybody that tried to speak against him. So
right, even when he was wrong, he was right on our show. You get what I'm saying?
So the first Eric Mays hat that you ever made was not to make money off of him, but in support of him.
It was supporting
And
him, right? And
and then
hmm,
and then when you came to me about him going viral over the internet, you was just surprised that he was taking off as he was, and then you went to aid his deployment to viral, right?
right. Like I got a
Yeah. So
like
what did you do wrong?
I got an Eric Mays TikTok page. It's doing numbers. It's a bunch of them out there too, just doing numbers and shit. Um, I just surpassed 1.2 million views on one of them, and I talked to Eric, man. Make a long, we ain't gonna time this out too much longer. So I talked to Eric, um, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I told him, man, I said, man, you trending, man, like a motherfucker. I said, especially on TikTok.
He doesn't
So
know
I,
what
so,
that means.
so I say, but you know, Eric's smart, but he got, I might not say it's trending, but he knew what I was talking about. So I'm like, man, look, man. I said, Eric, you need to get you a motherfucker Vimo, Zelle, Cash App, or motherfucking what else I say, PayPal. I said you need to get all these old fat boy. You know I don't know nothing about that or how to do that. I said, man, I do it for you, man. I said that's what I'm here for. I'm your man. I'm your social media man. You know I got your back. And anyway, we got to talking a little bit longer and stuff. He was like people been calling from all over the country and boom, 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 boom. Then he also said, fat boy, if I tell a motherfucker if they can make money off my name, go for it. You know what I'm saying? I said, no. I said, if I make $1 off of you, you got 50 cents. I said, I don't know what the rest of them gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I hung up. We hung up later that day. So I made it. I want to think. I just made it. I made a cash out in behalf of him. And they trying to say I made a GoFundMe, which that's begging and that's for funerals and all that shit. That ain't. I wouldn't do that shit. Make no GoFundMe that man name. You got to hook bank accounts and all that shit anyway. But so this messy ass other platform media motherfuckers put it in his head and shit that you know what I mean. I'm scamming on them basically. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But so I went irate that night because they had called somebody and told them my name. So I went irate. I called Eric again that same day. I was you know what I'm saying? I was going ham and shit. I wasn't talking. I was talking at him. I wasn't talking to him. And then you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, well, fat boy, you know how it go and all this and that. And I said, all right, man, you know, I know what I'm gonna do for you, just like that. And that was that. That was as simple as that. And then all of a sudden, motherfuckers talking about you know what I mean? I ain't made a red nickel off that man as far as cash out. Um, like I say, my motherfucker TikTok trending. I'm gonna have a check real soon. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I got, I was gonna get a nigga half, no fucking problem. But I just don't like all this messy ass shit and being blamed for shit that ain't even my skilo, man. Like I said, nigga, I was an ex drug dealer. I ain't no fucking scammer. That's some bullshit. I don't need no money like that. You know what I
All
mean?
right, but you in the
Cause I
world of
believe in karma. Karma a motherfucker,
yeah,
man.
well, you're not a drug dealer anymore. You're in the world of street politics, Hollywood camera tricks, and illusional shit. You know what I'm saying? And often in this
Yeah.
world, things get spent, and it is to make money. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know what?
So any rise I can get out of you is going to be maybe a clickbait or some type of shit, and you got to become aware of that. And who like, other podcasters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
other
you know
suckers.
what?
Sucker
I'm gonna tell you
motherfuckers,
this,
man. Hey, look.
right?
That's all I'm saying, man. Keep the same energy with all these fake ass pages and all this tough ass internet shit. Keep that same energy when you know what I'm saying, when you run a pass across a motherfucker at Walmart or Sam's Club or something. Just keep the same energy, man. You know, cause motherfuckers be getting away with murder on this Facebook messy bullshit, man. That's all it is. Facebook messy bullshit. Like us, bro. we might not get too many views on Facebook, but nigga, we go across so many different platforms, bro. We on iHeartRadio, we on fucking Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, on Spotify, Media Made, satellite radio. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got fans out in Arizona, California, of course, Texas, New York, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers brag off 25 Flint Facebook likes. Don't nobody know y'all motherfuckers past far as Stanley Road North and far as Grand Blanc Road South. Don't nobody know who you motherfuckers is, man. You know what I'm saying? So please keep my name out y'all mouth. That's all. That's nice as I can get. And shout out to E-Man. You still my man. Aaron Mays for president. You know what I'm saying? I was the only ones putting your videos up every week. And I ain't talking about on TikTok. I was putting your shit up on regular Facebook. Doing numbers, doing off them reels and shit. You know what I'm saying? And my nephew ain't no motherfucker. Yes, man. He ain't gonna lie for me, for us, for the platform. Cause he been, you know what I'm saying? We been fucking with Eric through the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, Tyrus. It is what it is, man. Shit, man. Let's get it, man. What we got on the floor, man?
I would like to commend the Federal Justice Department for cleaning up this fucking trash in the streets. There has been a rising in cops being indicted and charged for their actions on duty. It is no longer acceptable to beat on citizens. You can no longer pull niggas in the back of the car and fuck them up and not be prosecuted for it. Your job and your freedom is on the line, and you shall be held to a higher standard than all other citizens and people that did not take the oath that you took. You know, I've been looking online, and Indisputable Truth, Mr. Rashid keeps us up on a lot of it, keeps us current on the cases.
Right.
There's been a lot of police officers here lately in Cleveland, Michigan, that been seen on their body cams beating the shit out of people. You know what I'm saying? And charging them for false crimes. And
let me say something right quick, LP. Let me say something. I'm glad you said that. This young man right here, Vontae Davis, man, his birthday is tomorrow. You know, shout out to Shiny Davis, which was his mama, man. He was in a police chase. If you know that shit illegal. Back about 6 months ago, man. Justice for that man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you said that, man. Tomorrow's birthday. Yeah. I think me and Rich might have her on here tomorrow. I'm waiting to hear from Rich, but like you say, man, let's let the people see what we're talking about with this Jim Crow shit, man. Check this shit out, man.
Where white Republican state lawmakers are attempting to essentially create an unelected superstructure to oversee the black majority capital city of Jackson. This week, the state's majority white Republican-led state Senate passed its version of a bill by the majority white and passed last month by the majority white and Republican-led House that would allow Mississippi's Supreme Court Chief Justice, who is white, to hand-pick local judges in Jackson. Prosecutors and public defenders will be selected by the state attorney general, who also is white. Jackson has the highest percentage of black residents of any major city in the United States. Supporters of House Bill 1020 claim it would make Jackson safer. Democratic Mississippi Senator John Horn disputed this ahead of Tuesday's vote on the revised bill.
It is vastly improved from where it started, but it is still a snake, and it needs to be defeated. Senator Carter made the point that crime is on the rise in Jackson, and he's correct. But to Senator Barrett's point, there is absolutely no empirical data, no evidence that adding these temporary appointed judges will do anything to stem the rise in crime in Jackson. There's no data.
Both versions.
Hey, man, can you believe 2023? They still want to hang niggas from a tree? Can you believe that?
See, what you have to
Oh, I mean, let me
understand
rephrase that. Let me rephrase that.
it's
Black people.
colonial. It's colonialism. Okay, it's an all-black city. Why are you concerned about making it safer? You're not
See,
there.
you know why?
It's
'Cause
73%. It's 73% black. You know what I'm saying? And the infrastructure is 73%. Is the majority black. And then
Yeah,
what they said
it's
was
predominantly black. It's a predominantly black city, just like Flint, Michigan. But it's a major
right.
city, though.
And so
Right.
what they said was they wanted to ensure they have the brightest, the smartest, and the brightest people, you know, on the job, which was saying that the judicial system that's run by black judges in that system is somehow failing. They said the smartest and the brightest, as if these people wasn't good enough. After they said it was going to do it to make the city safe, you know what I'm saying? But they wanted to handpick judges instead of allowing the people to elect the judges, because the people that they are electing are all black.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
they have a black.
they talking about the cleanest city, yo. Come on, man. That's the play for the underlay, man. These white people know they know what they're doing. They playing chess. They ain't playing checkers.
The most beautiful thing, what was leading to my point is these motherfucking cameras. When they put them hoes in our hands, or when y'all thought y'all was just gonna shine the light on the black community, when you came in our shit, put it up on the light poles. You know what I'm saying? Now you cannot beat the camera. You know what I'm saying? So when they would have did this and we would have never heard anything about this, now this shit is common knowledge that they're trying to pull this shit off. And that shit is illegal. You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? This is a democracy. That's why they were mentioning the Republicans, because it's a play on our democracy, on our system. You're supposed to be able to vote in elected judges and council, and these people are voting in the people that look like them and the people that, you know, sway the community. But and if something is wrong with Jackson, as far as, you know, we started with a water problem like Flint did.
Right.
But see, now Jackson has received all this funding and all this money. You know what I'm saying? So now that Jackson got the bank to rebuild the city, the white man said, oh, no, we're going to send some overseers to oversee those niggas and to make sure that they don't fuck that money up. Because I think they got
exactly. Overseers.
You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, some shit like that.
For those y'all that don't know who overseers is, that's what the slave owners used to put out there, the dudes to be the oversee the slaves.
Okay,
that's a great ass word for that. Oversee.
And I'm happy that you said that, because what overseers essentially were white people that wasn't quite as worse as niggas. It's like, you're not as good as us, you know, the rich and the affluent, but you're better than niggas. So we're gonna make you managers. So all the managerials and the executive middle, y'all better than niggas. I mean, we don't fuck with y'all because y'all middle class. But, you know, so with y'all middle ass, y'all oversee the niggas. So the infrastructure is based where the niggas is supposed to be here, or the employee is supposed to be here, management is to be here, and CEOs is to be here. So the rich is here, the middle class is here, and then all the rest of you broke niggas is here. And what they tell you in corporate America, not a problem that goes on down here should get up here without this here talking to me. And see, if you have an all-black infrastructure, then that whole power pyramid right there, where you got all the people down here, then the people down here belong to the people up here. You see what I'm saying? So when the people up here get to speaking to the people up there, they're speaking from a place of, these are my children. You see what I'm saying? That is the problem with having these black meccas, this black Wall Street, this black Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't been to motherfucking Atlanta, all because I don't want to meet no goddamn lady boy. You know what I'm saying? They scared us off. All the girls,
The
boys.
LGBTQ motherfuckers gonna get you when you go to Atlanta.
And that's what they told us. Then the down low niggas in Atlanta. Then and then it was AIDS. It was at first it was AIDS in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? They put out so many stereotypical boost stories to keep people away. You know what I'm saying? That motherfuckers, even as intellectual as I claim to be, I have never been based on some shit that I was told back in '99. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I never had a desire to go, and still haven't been.
Right.
As far as
that's the black Mecca, man. That's Hollywood. That's Black Hollywood.
Hey, but this is what I'm saying though. That was a ploy to mentally, subconsciously keep you away. It's just like Mississippi. Mississippi was still burning to me. When I went to Jackson, Mississippi, and I seen all those beautiful black, healthy motherfucking people, when I thought I saw a group of gang members, but they, you know what I'm saying? When I seen beautiful black families with homes and owning their own shit and a strange sense of pride. And it was the first time I was around niggas that didn't want to kill somebody in the morning. It was the most beautiful shit I ever seen. I have so much respect for Mississippi and the black men of Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? They try to make us think black men from Mississippi was like massive Sambo ass niggas that Mississippi men, you know what I'm saying? Somehow intelligent that Mississippi men had and that's a motherfucking lie. Them niggas be the most intellectual, owning every goddamn thing, including their land. You know what I'm saying? Sense of ownership and pride. I ain't never met so many strong ass intellectual dialected having ass black men. You know, even I told you I misjudged T.I. based on his dialect. And he's one of the most, well-speaking young men I have ever heard to this day. But that's the system. That's the colonial. Yeah, because of his dialect, the way he talked, the accent, I was like, oh, he'll never make it because, they'll never accept that. But he made it and they accept it. And when he speaks now to this day, he speaks from a place of intelligence. So I was definitely wrong. But these are the stereotypes that they're giving to us to subconsciously to divide us. And so back to the point that I was making, you know what I'm saying? Now they're trying to take, just like Flint. See, they allow Flint to go back down and to the place that it is now, where it's only worth pennies. And when it's only worth pennies, you just come in and buy low. You know what I'm saying? Then we regentrify. We regentrificate. You know what I mean? Regentrify the whole neighborhood. You know what I mean? Displacement, shit like that. Because really, face it, the only people left in Flint is the people that couldn't afford to leave, or the people that owned everything they had. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's finna leave sense of ownership to go rent from another nigga. Nah, it's not gonna happen. So the people that stay back, that's us. So again, punch these pig ass cops. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the motherfucker who decided to make these cameras. His cameras putting information in our hands, and we're able to talk about it and tell the world right then and there how we feel about it. And it's a whole bunch of people that feel like you, and you just don't know, and now we know. But what else is going on in the world? In America.
In America, you hear that? We don't talk about Flint shit. This nigga just told me the other day. He go, first of all, this how you know when a person ain't paying attention. He gonna say, man, you had the same guest on there every week. He was talking about you. I said, first of all, and he said, I guess I wouldn't understand because I'm not from Flint. I said, first of all, we rarely talk about Flint shit. And I said, second of all, if you paying attention, that's my co-host. The dude, he was from Texas. And I was like, he down there with you. You know what I'm saying? I said, y'all ain't paying attention. But anyway,
yeah, but see,
what we got in the world, man? We got hold on. You know I got some big dummies, goddammit. You know I got some big dummies. This motherfucker right here, look, this motherfucker right here, he a doctor out of Saginaw County. He attempted to have sex with a 15-year-old. This motherfucker right here, he set a fire in Flint, allegedly set a fire in Flint, which led to a firefighter dying. He had a heart attack at the scene and he died. The firefighter. That's some big dummy shit. And what else we got? He's still my big dummy for that shit he pulled the other day. What is that, Gilbert motherfucker? He's still my goddamn big dummy. Hold on a second.
You can't be mad at a nigga with
dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Man, how you gonna be a doctor, a family doctor at that sees, whole families and shit like that, and you get caught by the Ghost Squad. Shout out to the Ghost Squad. They lured him. They had a picture up of a 15-year-old, and they lured him, to a sting spot. And guess what this motherfucker had? He had candy, chocolate milk, and some other shit. You know what I mean? This motherfucker, man, he a major doctor up in Saginaw County. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm not getting it. What's funny? I'm just saying, what's funny about what he brought? That's what you bring us, the 15-year-old.
I mean, what I'm saying, right? It was no mistake. He knew it exactly. You know what I'm saying?
He was at the store like, what do you get a 15-year-old?
A pack of jawbreakers and some annihilators and some shit. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get her a pack of Skittles. I know she'll like those. I get to get a titty nipple.
Shame on him,
yeah.
Shame on him. Then this dude right here allegedly started an arson, which led they charge him for murder too. I mean for what is they charging him? It's probably gonna end up being manslaughter. But they charging him for the firefighter's death. He didn't die in the fire. He died. He had a heart attack at the scene of the fire. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You can't charge him with that shit. That's poor health.
No, I'm saying he's a big dummy. I hope this shit ain't true.
First of all, he allegedly set the fire. But look at his forehead.
He allegedly did it. They said he had a foot.
Can you put his picture back up?
Hold on, here you go.
Yeah, see that little burn part in the middle? Right in the middle. Yeah. He did that shit. They burnt this shit right there in the middle.
And he did it at a trailer park. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All behind some white girl pussy, I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But shit, man. Yeah, man, just I want to talk a little bit more about fake people, period. Fake click hoppers, fake social media. Hey, social media whores, man. Huh?
So many fake people in the world.
Fake social media whores, man. I don't know why motherfuckers they be social media whores and it's just ridiculous, man. This social media could be a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? I always tell motherfuckers that if you use it for the right shit,
right now it's a goddamn curse. Because I'm telling you, if you're a police officer, they're releasing the footage. They saying your name. They saying your police report, your part, your whole shit. The police department has. Oh, nigga, this shit is like in the 90s when they used to hit like 20 cops at one time, and you had a federal indictment come down, and then like the federal indictment of 20. You know what I'm saying? But then they had the wall, the boys in blue to protect them and shit. Then, we had the formation of IAB, Internal Affairs Bureau. And then they was like still at the police station. So, they was like not police, still police. and the police didn't like them, they ain't like police, and they still didn't do shit. Now, with all these camera works and motherfuckers like me and you telling the stories to people like them, you know what I'm saying? We all have knowledge of what they are fucking doing. You see what I'm saying? And now they are going to jail. Prosecutors have been getting, their cases audited for all these people that they done convicted behind lying ass cops and false ass police reports. Because guess what? These motherfuckers is getting charged for those false ass police reports because they're lying with the camera on. And so when they write that false ass police report, it has to coincide with everything that was on that camera. And this is where the fun begins. Because they used to lie. Man, we would catch all kind of charges just jaywalking because you walking in the street. But guess what? As a traveler, I can walk on any mode of pavement in which allows me to travel from one place to another. So I can walk on the fucking highway, bitch, and you can't even run me over. Now, is it safe to do that? No, don't recommend it. But I can do that as a traveler. Walk the fucking interstate. You know what I'm saying? Look that shit up. A traveler in a private owned vehicle does not have to have registration or license in any state as long as it is his private vehicle, his private automobile. You know what I'm saying? A vehicle has to be registered. My bad, I fucked that up. A vehicle has to be registered. A private automobile does not. That's your private and personal mode of transportation.
You say your private personal vehicle don't have to be?
It's not a vehicle. It's a private personal automobile. It's your private personal, meaning nobody else drives it but you, and it's your automobile. See, the word automobile is the name of the car. Vehicle is what it becomes when you register it with the state. Now you're registering your motor vehicle, not your automobile.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, see, it used to be an automobile, then they called it motor vehicle because it's a motor vehicle registration. But as a private automobile, it doesn't have to be registered. But now we just call it car, you know what I'm saying? Instead of what it is. And when you get your registration, you're getting your vehicle registration, right? It's motor vehicle registration, right? So you're registering your motor vehicle in that state to abide by the laws of that state. Once they issue you the test, you then accept the license that identifies you as a resident of that state, meaning temporarily in this state, and so you have to abide by that. You know what I'm saying, and the laws of the land. But you're agreeing to that, and that's why they give you the ID card. But if you do not agree to that, and you just continue life here in America as a traveler, you can travel by way of airplane, train, and or automobile as a traveler. That's why people that travel the globe, it doesn't cost them that much. You'd be like, how does man all year? Because it's a traveler's fee. You're allowed to travel. It's your right to travel. Your human right to travel the world. They can't take that from you. You got human rights, and then you got like governmental rights, civilian rights, and shit. You gotta know all your rights for where the fuck you be at. Cause see, niggas don't ever leave the hood, so we don't know no shit like that. You know, but you have human rights. That's why when you see people say human rights, you got human rights and you got civil rights. Totally different rights. As a human, you have the right to ingest anything that you want. Drugs, you can sit and drink bleach and they can't do nothing about you. But think about it. If you were sitting in front of a police officer right now and you had a cup of bleach and you went to drink it, he would fucking shoot you. Then turn you over, handcuff you, and take you to jail for trying to kill yourself. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy? Instead of letting you drink this shit and see what happened. You wasn't harming nobody else but your damn self. You have the right to ingest anything into your body that you want. But if you was to drink a cup of bleach in front of a police officer, meaning you're not harming anyone, no one but yourself, maybe, who knows what happens when you drink bleach? It may be fatal. But if I was sitting right now, as I am right now, and a police officer was standing in the room, and I picked up the cup, and I said, I'm finna drink this bleach. You know what I'm saying? He would jump across the room to stop me from drinking the bleach, beat me up, handcuff me, and then take me in for trying to harm myself.
For drinking the bleach, attempting to drink the bleach, huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then after the cop gets there, it's obstruction of justice. It's motherfucking, he got drugs on him. He got state felony. They're gonna write all kind of shit on the police report. You know what I'm saying? For real. All because you wanted to drink a cup of bleach. Real talk is that's what happens. You have a non-threatening or a non-violent person that doesn't really have the right to do as he wish with himself or his land.
Right.
You know, until you own land, they can't really fuck with you. Like once you put that private, if you notice, they say private land or private, and then it's a will shoot you sign. When the police get there, they can't go up there. The police stop right at that motherfucking gate. You ain't never seen a raid on private land.
They ain't gonna go past that no trespassing sign.
No trespass. Don't go past that no trespassing sign. And shit. And then if you want to do that with a person that owns land, you have to go get a federal warrant. The feds. You got to go get the feds. It's going to be the FBI or somebody like that that'll go and survey the land and go do that. But he had to be doing something big shit on the land for them to come, or, he's a serial murderer or some shit.
Right.
But you can't violate that shit. You got to be up on your human laws, your civilian laws, your civil laws. You know what I mean?
That's why we got you, LP. Put people up on all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, like I say, I'm going to put together a network that's going to keep us really up on that shit, because we should know the laws, especially as they change. Especially
like Michigan, they just changed that, because remember that Michigan State incident? They just changed the gun laws for that. What else? Hold up. They did a bunch of changes in the state laws. Hold on a second.
How do we know what they changed though, man?
They need to have a channel for that shit. Like a public access channel.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A public access channel. Like, let me see what we got. They got the House passes the right to work repeal. The House added a LGBTQ protection to civil rights law. Senate votes to repeal abortion ban. Let me see. And they got this gun, some new gun law because of that Michigan State shooting. They didn't waste no time. Michigan's gun laws are already fucked up. They really messing it up now,
Now check this out.
Ain't like the great state of Texas.
Let me tell you. The reason we've been having all these mass shootings is because they're trying to put a cap on gun laws. They're trying to control our shit. And as long as we keep having these mass shootings, look, check this out. Look. I'm gonna put this on the table, and I'm gonna let you make your motherfucking example. When they shoot a black man in a car that has a gun tucked in his waistband, that is asleep in his car, when they shoot him, and kill him, and he was asleep, nigga, and he had his gun, and he has the right to bear arms. That was Cleveland, Ohio. When they're able to take a motherfucker that had a whole fucking truck, a whole van full of goddamn bombs to blow up the fucking president in the custody without killing him, there's nothing else to say. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
These motherfucking gun laws, you know what I'm saying,
See my,
You know who they for.
LPs. My only thing with them gun laws is the part when they trying to control the guns. When JoJo and them got 1,000 guns already in the basement. You get what
This is
I'm
what
saying?
I'm thinking.
It just say times 1,000 other niggas
It's
around the
crazy
goddamn country.
how
How you gonna
they
control them
manage.
guns, man?
It's crazy how they
How you
manage
gonna control them
not.
guns? They already out here.
It's crazy how they have managed not to shoot a person that has just killed 50 unarmed people. It's amazing how they're able to take into custody a motherfucker that walks into a goddamn grocery store and shoots that bitch up, but they cannot take a man that is asleep into custody without killing his ass.
Right.
I don't know.
You know,
Sounds fishy to
we
me.
know how that go, though. We know how that go.
It sounds fishy to me. Like every time we get a motherfucker to do a mass shooting and shit, they want to take him, parade him in front of the camera. We're looking at the guy and he's guilty of it. We get no case trial. When we do get a case trial, motherfucker come and go. And I don't know about you, but I'm into those CIA movies and all that shit. So I see how they fake a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? How they cause conflicts that aren't really conflicts.
Yeah. They
And then
you see they got that they put that mass tag on these shootings. 10 years ago they weren't calling them up as mass shootings. You know what I mean? Everything's they got that's a hidden agenda.
I said whenever they put a title on something, it's because now they're looking for funding for it. We want to stop mass shootings. But see, in the process of stopping mass shootings and implementing more cameras and body cams, man, dude, I wish you could find the clip that had the sergeant. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm 40 something now. My body get to aching. So
you ain't drinking no slut juice tonight?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Didn't make it to the store. But you know, we could have got a whole lot farther, you know, with the criminalization shit if they didn't have these cameras. You know what I'm saying? Now that we have these cameras, it's telling a whole nother story. You know, now that we have this information.
Yeah, it's a whole nother it opened up a whole nother dimension. Cause motherfuckers, I'm pretty sure motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, they had camera phones in the 60s, the late 60s, and you know, doing the civil rights movement and in the 70s and shit, you'd have seen a lot more shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you remember when Public Enemy said the revolution will not be televised? Shit. I'd be damned if it ain't televised now.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I mean?
Spoke too soon. I'm trying to tell you. They putting it on everybody. Now it's like, yo, now it get okay, black community. Let me talk to y'all right quick. I mean, hold on. Let me say all communities other than, you know what I'm saying? The elite, the supreme. You know what I'm saying? So even to you dirty white people, you know what I mean? Y'all good with me. So check this out. Now that we have the power of the camera and the video to turn these motherfuckers in and to make that shit public and to smear their motherfucking names all over the goddamn internet to where the point the shit go viral and attracts other attention and shit. This is the motherfucking weapon that we've been needing. This is the goddamn baton. Because every time you turn around and swing this motherfucking video camera, you can sue their ass for $8 million. If they are guilty of it, they have to pay it. The young ladies, they got arrested in the Starbucks. So there was a family, 2 girls in the car, had their kids in the car. The police rolled up on them, made them get out the car, laid all the motherfucking kids down on the ground, handcuffed everybody. They just gave them $8 million.
Gave away that money.
Yup. And guess how many times that done happened though? Ooh, if this was the 80s, the 90s, nigga, motherfuckers would be rich. Cause I know the police used to beat the shit out of us for nothing, pull up on us and just snatch us, and that's kidnapping.
Man, they used to beat in the 80s. They used to beat us like it was a sport. You know
Dog.
what I mean?
Yo, what's my man name with the curly hair? The one task force dude? Green, Officer Green.
Harlem.
Yeah, Harlem Green. Yup. That motherfucker. Piece of shit ass, pork and bean ass nigga. He used to catch me all the time and fuck me up. Because for some reason, I
Man,
was always there to save my
hey, Harlem a dirty motherfucker, right? So I'm down on Stevenson Street and shit on the corner of Stevenson and Fifth. They jump out on us and shit. I had a little punk ass, I guess you would call it a 15-cent bag of weed on me. So this nigga took me. He wanted us anyway. He took me. He took me in his personal car downtown and shit. This nigga went in
Yeah,
front of. He had me handcuffed in the front seat. Right. It's how dirty this motherfucker. He done pulled up in front of the dope house and blowing the horn. And all them niggas see me in the car, but they don't know my hands handcuffed. Then so we leave there. Every time he turned the corner, he elbowed me. That motherfucker was dirty as hell, man. Harlem was the
yeah,
goddamn Big Mackey, the real life Big Mackey. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Shout out to Harlem
yeah,
Green, man.
yeah.
Dirty motherfucker. He was a dirty motherfucker, boy.
Hey, look, and
Yeah.
it's crazy how we kind of respect them niggas after the fact. You know what I'm saying? But you know, cause like you said, shout out to him. This shit. No, he shit, motherfucker.
Shout out to Harlem. Shit. That nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
even though
But you know,
we was running from that nigga every day, he's shit. Them I ain't gonna say them good memories, but them memories though. You know
hey,
what I
but
mean?
this is what I'm saying though. That's what I said. It's crazy how we can look back now and respect them dudes. You know what I'm saying? And be talking about shout out to Harlem Green instead of fuck Harlem Green. It should be fuck Harlem Green. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, man, that nigga, he's wrong as hell. That was a hell of a cop. You know, but you know, now we're all grown and men too, so we understand your plight. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, guys like Harlem, I guess, did alter our lives in some, you know, in some ways. You know, they did help us because them motherfuckers used to jump
Shit,
out on my ass.
they had to make a living too. Shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We
but
was playing real. Hey, we was playing
all I'm
real life.
saying is,
Hey,
all I'm
we was
saying
playing.
is, it's crazy how you know they go from we playing cops and robbers. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
was
To get
playing real
to
life cops
Harlem
and
Green,
robbers.
and then later on in life being able to, you know, respect them. You know what I'm saying? Say, yo, that nigga, hey, he was doing his job because we was dirty.
That's called growth. Yeah, they was doing their job. We was doing ours. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what
Catch
I'm
me
saying?
if you
Nine times
can,
out
nigga.
of 10,
Catch me if you can,
yeah,
nigga.
it was a part of it. But yeah, it was crazy how, you know, now we're able to understand and revere them. You know, now as grown men, you know, we can say shout out to Harlem Green. But anyway, so moving on to brighter shit. Oh, let me say something. Matter of fact, is there anything else you want to say before I say this? Because I got to speak to my veterans right quick.
No, go ahead.
All right, so check this out. I understand this administration has let all you motherfuckers down. Uncle Joe and whatever that other bitch name is just ain't doing their job. America sucks right now. We are losing in 10 out of 10 categories. All right. But, you know, one thing that the slow boy Uncle Joe did do is look out for us veterans. So, to my fellow veterans, check this out. We have the SSVF program. So, what that'll do is, if you're homeless, it'll get you home, get you shelter. It'll get you, I think it's per diem of $3,000 a month, you know, to help you and your family for 2 years. They will help you locate homes. They have, I think, $386 million worth of funding that they have to help veterans with homelessness and veteran entrepreneurs. And so the problem that they're having with that is if a veteran is homeless, 9 times out of 10, he has like some type of mental thing. So they need closer care and more long-term living versus what an entrepreneur would need. So basically, they have a salary cap of $386 million that they have to get rid of. But because of the way it's set up, it's not going to move. So it hasn't moved. So it's 3 pieces of paperwork that you need to qualify for this fund. You need 1, proof of discharge, DD 214. 2, I guess you just sign up. It's just the intake paper. 3, proof of income. And that's it. That's all. That's all you need. And with that being said, so veteran businesses are getting grants. They're getting excellent loans. I myself have applied for all of this shit. All right. So if you are a veteran and you are an entrepreneur and you own a business, you know, they will help get you funding. It will help, you know, you get better placement. Your credit will slightly be more improved or more acceptable because they have this money and these funds allocated just to help people like you. And if you're technically homeless, nigga, that means if you in the military and you sitting next to a bitch right now and your name ain't on the lease, you might want to go holler at the Veterans Office, find out what homes are available. They will give you up to $300,000 to purchase on a home. You know what I'm saying? Then subsidize your rent by 30%. Pay you a $3,000 per diem. Thank you. And help you fund your business. I'm sorry, you might need to go. You see what I'm saying? The only thing you need to qualify is not to be on the lease. And I know a lot of you niggas ain't on her lease. And then if the bitch on Section 8, you ain't on that either. So I'm not telling you to leave the bitch. I'm just telling you to take value of yourself and take, you know, advantage of the program. The program is here to help you establish a home, to establish ownership, and to provide you a way as a veteran to create your next passive income. You know what I'm saying? And you can't miss out on that. So, like I say, it's the SSBF program that they have. Shallow is the program that they have that's gonna do the per diem. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they subsidize 30% of your rent, then pay you a fucking allowance, and then they do something else. It's something else they do. I'll figure it out. But it's a wonderful program. You should go look at it. Tell them Billionaire Bruce Wayne sent you. You know what I mean? So my veterans, this is one thing the Democrats did right. And I appreciate the ink on that one. There you go.
Hey, man! Shout out to all the veterans, man.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out to all the veterans, man. Shout out to let me see what I know. A couple off top. Shout out to LPZ. Shout out to Art Wilson. Shout out to George Grundy. Shit. Who else? Shout out to my brother Dexter Clemens. Shit. There's a few veterans I know personally. You know what I mean? You know, just keep it. Hey, y'all. Service wasn't in vain, man. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
man. I mean, and then like I say, you know, right now they have excellent programs. The Veterans Affairs Office, please go holler at the VA office, man. And then, you know, if you're in a place to where you can make donations, you know what I'm saying? Then definitely the United Way. I'll tell you, donate to. If you're gonna donate to anybody, you donate to United Way. I know for sure because I know because they help. then you donate to your local Christian Catholic charities and stuff like that, because those people are really out there helping the community. It's no scam. So but shout outs to the United Way and definitely the Red Cross and those people that show up in time of need, when things are going on in the world. But yeah, man. Yeah, and CTI, Citibank. Definitely go holler at them. If you're a minority and you have a business, and right now they have some type of woman's appreciation. So if you're a woman and you own a business, you want to go to CDI or Citibank and open you an account, a business account, and take your business through them, because they're looking to fund so many million women. And all y'all deserve it. It's 11/11. I'm sorry, man. I gotta get this. I'm a billionaire. Life is abundant. This show will go viral. We will become all that we are put here to be.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to the Flint at the Dark Network, man. Where we bring y'all nothing but good content, current, up-to-date content, and national content. We don't just talk about Flint, Michigan. We talk about everywhere, man. The whole goddamn globe, Shit, man. What you got for us in closing, LP? What you got, man? What's the advice for the people till next time we meet?
Hey, man, I just would like to shout out to all my angels, all the guys out there, all my chosen ones, ladies, men, and out there doing God's work. Shout out to all the good people in the world, all the positive people, all the people that help life be good. What's up?
LP, say something to your boy right quick. Holler at your boy Eric, man. Say something to him. If he looking in the camera, what you say to Eric right now, man?
Nigga, we love you.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? We was there for you in the beginning when everybody was trashing you. We was always there to support you. No one's here to take anything from you, and we'll share everything we got with you. Because when you didn't have shit, we was the ones that had your back. And when you have something, we're the ones that's gonna make sure you stay where you're at. Because we love you, man. We love you. Make no mistakes about it. And all them haters and naysayers, they're gonna say what they say and they're gonna do what they do, and that's what they're supposed to. So with that being said, know that we love you, man. You keep being successful, keep being encouraged, keep doing your thing, be incredible. We out. Peace.
Well, you already know what I'm gonna say. Motherfuckers need to stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, smoking mirrors bullshit. The white people, they playing chess. They ain't playing checkers. We speak for the streets. We gonna make the hood great again. We out this bitch. Peace.
You are now tapped in with the most realist and controversial show on the net. Flint After Dark Podcast. We speak for the street. We speak for the street. Yeah. Ray, you gone crazy. You are now tapped in with the most realist and controversial show on the net. Flint After Dark Podcast. We speak for the street. We speak for the street.
Thinking of myself like, what the fuck is going on? asking God for help, like what the fuck I'm doing wrong. He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chink, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working.